Hey everybody, what is up? So, just a bit over a year ago, maybe 2 years, I'm not sure, I made a video saying that Destiny 2 would suck, and I gave a bunch of reasons why, mainly referring to how bad Destiny 1 was and all of the BS that happened with that game and development, and how seeing huge improvements from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2 would likely just not happen. And then the betas came out, and then the PC beta came out, and I played that, and that's what this footage is. And I actually really liked it on the PC a lot, to the point where I had been focused on not buying it and playing other games. Yeah, probably gonna buy it. And that probably is not even a probably, it's a definitely. But the point of this video is that I was wrong about Destiny 2. Kinda. Because while the story has been massively improved, and I'm really excited from what I've seen because I spoiled the story for myself, and I really like the gameplay changes, and the PvP seems a lot more balanced because of the way weapons and itemization works now. I'm really liking a lot of things in Destiny 2 that bugged me in Destiny 1. But it's not all sunshine and cupcakes. There are a couple of big issues. Actually, there are 3 issues. The first being that the following 2 issues are both steeped in the microtransactions of the game. The second issue is that you have these new bright engrams. These are special engrams that you earn 1 of every time you level up past level 20, but are also ones that you can buy. They offer a variety of cosmetics, but also offer you the ability to buy specific weapon mods that allow you to change up your guns. On the plus side, you're really only going to be changing up the rare guns, so legendary and exotics, you know, you're not really going to be touching those with these paid mods, which is a good thing. This makes these paid mods really inconsequential. Honestly, like, if I opened up an engram and I got one of these mods, I would be pissed because I would much rather get a cosmetic. However, it is still a slippery slope, and we may eventually see them weeding in more mods into the microtransaction Bright Engram service, which will mean, hey, we might see mods for legendary guns or legendary armor or even exotics. They could go there if the reception was positive enough, and while the reception isn't positive right now, who knows? I mean, they're really pushing the envelopes with these microtransactions, which leads to the third issue, and the reason why I say, sure, I was wrong about Destiny 2, kinda. They have made the primary way that you customize your character visually the shaders. Something that not only you have to grind because they are now consumables, but also something that you can buy with real money as a goddamn microtransaction. This is a perfect example of why designing something in your game around microtransactions is such a bad idea. The only reason that they are now consumable, and the only reason that they are one-time use and that you have to farm them now as opposed to what they were like in Destiny 1, is so that it forces you to spend money, real fucking money, on something that was free in the first game. Shaders used to be something that you wore, at least in my opinion, as an achievement, as a way to show off the part of you that has become legend. Hey, I beat the raid. Hey, I beat the raid on hard mode. Same thing with the emblems and everything else. You would wear that stuff mostly in part because, hey, it looked good, but also because it was a way to differentiate yourself amongst your peers. It was a way to show off. And that has almost seemingly been taken away completely in Destiny 2. It's now just all about, oh, hey, where'd you get this? Oh, I got it here. Or, hey, I bought it. And then it's a one-time use, so, I mean, it would be different. It would be a little different if it wasn't one-time use. But it is. And that is shit. And you just know that this is strictly for the money. It is not for the community. I don't care what Luke Smith tries to say. And speaking about Luke Smith and the topic, he said this about the shaders. In D2, we want statements like, quote, I want to run the raid, trials, or go back to Titan to get more of its shader, end quote, to be possible. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. Oh my god. Nobody can be that stupid and dense at the same time. Unless you are Luke Smith, and unless everything is motivated by motherfucking greed. And I'm not usually this upset or vocal about stuff, but I don't know if it's Bungie or Activision or the combination of the two, but they find a way, no matter what in their games as of late, to spit in your face. It is an insult Given all the stuff that we would possibly have to grind for, shaders should never, ever be one of the main reasons that you would go and grind a particular thing or activity or place. And now you've got people scared to use the shaders that they have already acquired because they think that they might get something cooler in the future, so that they don't want to use the ones that they have already. That just makes me sad, man. That's really fucking sad. Destiny 1 was so big about the customization and making you feel unique compared to everybody else. And it did such a great job of doing that. And now they've taken that away from us so that they could what? Make us play more or earn an extra buck? Go fuck yourselves, Bungie. The stupid thing is, I'm still going to buy this game and I'm probably still going to enjoy it. But I will not support anything close to that system. I will not be spending any money on the microtransactions. I will not be buying any cosmetics. They do not deserve any extra money of mine past the base game and the season pass or whatever DLC they come out with. I'm not going anything extra. That's where I draw the line. This microtransaction bullshit is a slippery fucking slope. And if we show them that it works in any capacity, then you know for sure that next year in Destiny 2, whatever expansion they comes out with, we will see something that pushes the limits further on this bullcrap. We will see in Destiny 3 get even worse. They'll find more and more ways to nickel and dime us in such a way that it changes the fundamental way the game actually plays, and that's exactly what they've done to shaders. They have changed how shaders fundamentally work in Destiny 2 for money, and they will do more in the future slowly over time in order to program a huge amount of people into thinking that something like that is the new standard and is acceptable. It's already started. They already started with Destiny 1. They're pushing the limits in Destiny 2, and it's only going to get worse because companies like Activision and Bungie are sadly driven only by the bottom dollar. Anything else to Bungie, like their community's happiness, is really a low-fat whipped cream icing on the top of their cake made of our cash. One last thing I do want to say, though, is that for Destiny 2, the fact that it just came out and this is one of the bigger issues going on right now, I would say is a really good thing. I don't know if people have gotten to the end game yet to really explore all that's there, and there might be issues of that later on, of which I'm sure I'll talk about, but the fact that this is really the only issue right now, or maybe one of the couple issues, is good. That's really good for a newly launched game, especially a newly launched game from Activision and Bungie. Definitely. I mean, Destiny 1, I think early on had a lot bigger issues than what Destiny 2 has. So that says something about the game itself, the gameplay, the story, everything else, and is fundamentally the reason why I will be buying it and enjoying it on the PC platform come October 24th. So let me know what you think in the comments down below about this whole thing. We'll have a discussion about it, and I think that would just be a good thing for the community overall. If you enjoyed the video, then you know what buttons to press to make me happy as a YouTuber. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.